A lot of people are saying that Detroit is going to beat the Bears week 2 there. First off, no, I think they lost too much. I'm not saying Dan Campbell isn't a good coach. I'm saying that Ben Johnson helped him out a lot. And when you go through that type of change, and Ben Johnson wants to win, I know he wants to win that game, like more than a few of the other games on this. It's a little extra because that's the team he came from, and you know it. I think they beat the Vikings. I think they beat the Lions. The Cowboys are easy. The Raiders are easy. I think the Commanders realistically probably give us the first loss of the season. I feel like Jaden Daniels' first season went way better than Caleb Williams' first season. However, I think Williams had a good season for being a Chicago Bears first-year quarterback. He is going to be better this year. Boy, they loaded him up with weapons. He has zero excuses to not play better this year. So, I'm just gonna hope for the best. I think the Saints is a win. The Ravens, probably a loss. I don't really feel like the Bears have enough to beat the Ravens. It's going to be close. It would take a huge defensive play. And the Bengals down at the bottom right there. The question would be, can Caleb Williams win in a shootout? Because that's the type of game it would have to be. Second loss right there, or third loss right there. Then after shooting it out with the Bengals, a grinded out game with the Giants, I think Bears win it. It's going to be one of those 16-12 games, something weird, a lot of weird defense. Watch, it's going to be a very strange game. Bears-Vikings at the Vikings. That's going to be loss number 4. I don't think the Bears beat the Vikings at home this year. The Steelers, easy. That's a simple one. Bears win. The Eagles have that one. Loss number 5. I think something weird is going to happen this year with Green Bay and the Chicago Bears. I think the Bears are going to stomp them in Green Bay. And I think the Green Bay is going to stomp the Bears in Chicago. I almost never predict this. I almost always predict 1-1. And they win at respective home fields. Or I say Green Bay is just going to beat them both times because Green Bay is like, between Jordan Love and Aaron Rodgers, it's like 0 wins. There's actually legit 3, I think, in so many years. It's just terrible. However, they did beat them last year at the end, last game of the season. I think it's going to even out. I think the series is going to even out, and it's going to be a little bit more like they win, we win, we win, they win. I think the Browns, Bears, they smoke them. I think the Bears do this. They destroy the Packers. They destroy the Browns. Get destroyed by the Packers. And then 49ers, it evens out, and it just looks like a regular game, and it settles down. And then I think that the final game of the season, Lions versus Bears at home, like I said earlier, I think the Bears beat them both times because of the coaching. It's gonna be some type of ironic. The Bears and Ben Johnson battle it out. However, this last game of the season is going to be a crazy game for the division, and it's going to be wild. We already know it. If the Bears are anywhere near good, going for a wild card or something like that, they're going to need this game to win the wild card. And it's going to be one of those games where I am literally just on the edge of my seat the entire time, panicked, not scared panic, but just like what am I watching? I can't believe this is real. And it's either going to be the Bears disappoint me again, or they go on to play whoever in round 1 of the playoffs. It's going to be crazy. I can feel it.